Have you read the paper today? Be sure to turn to page 7. There's an article I wrote by Marta Hernandez. It may not be the front headline, but it's a start.
I was a young woman that came into the movement as a student, but my father was a farm worker, and I heard all the stories.
My mama's family came to California from Mexico when she was a kid. She and Papa met after the war picking strawberries, and they were married 3 months later.
We had un día, the honeymoon at the beach.
One day?
Then back to the strawberries.
I think that it's important to have more insight into the Hispanic culture, and by looking at its history.
The stop I hated the most every year was San Jose. Our barrio was called Sal Se Puedes.
You know what that means?
Get out if you can.
What I love best about La Causa is that it brings to life and brings me into a piece of history, but it allows me to meet Cesar Chavez and to meet the movement and to understand how things began.
Cesar told Papa about his new project, the National Farm Workers Association, and asked if he could hold a meeting at our house. If Cesar's organization was going to work, he needed everybody.
The character in La Causa is someone that I definitely identify with. The reason that this piece of history came to be is because there were people like Marta, thousands and millions of people like Marta.
We get up before the roosters even, passing out questionnaires before work.
School-age children, high school students, adults. I think this content is very important to people of all ages and cultures.
I think the way that the piece is done, that there's opportunities for all types of people to be able to find a connection and a way to relate to both the character and to the themes.
Philadelphia was a city like no place had ever seen.
Bienvenida to the Great House, Marta. I'm Jessie.
Jessie, I've been working with Dolores in the boycott in New York City.
One thing that I do really appreciate about La Causa is also the story that it tells of the woman's story within the movement.
You're not listening. If you just look at the story,
Hey, mijita, go back to the kitchen where you belong.
Cesar caught me walking out of the office.
This is not how we do things here. Men and women stand side by side in this union.
So I started working on Malcriado.
When we recommit to nonviolence and what that really means, I think is something that's very powerful and a little always overwhelming because it means a leap of faith. And I think La Causa is something that really does encourage whoever sees it to dream.
So the next time you sit down at a table, think about the workers like me, who you never see, whose blood, whose sweat, whose lives go into bringing food to your home. Think about ways that you can help. With your help, we really can accomplish a lot. And when you're ready, just let us know.